Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Darlene, and yesterday I recorded a video on my trade on oil, and today I want to show you guys what would have had happened if I stayed in the trade. Like I explained yesterday, this trade I actually exited out before my target, and the reason was because this was a very risky trade for my account. Like I mentioned before, I started with $500, and I believe the stop loss on this one was 133, something like that. And again, 133 stop loss for a $500 account. I do not recommend anybody. I do not know what I was doing. Like, I don't know what I was thinking when I took this trade. And I think I was just so excited that it finally hit the target that I was waiting for, and I took the trade. But luckily, I got out of the trade, and I got out of the trade with a profit. But I do not recommend anybody to take a trade with such a high stop loss, okay? The key to this is knowing to manage, basically protecting the money that you have, basically protecting your profits. So don't ever do this. I do not advise anybody doing this, please. Anyhow, so let's get over, and I just want to apologize in case if you guys hear noises coming in, because I live I'm currently in a foreign country, and yeah, there's a lot of like motorcycles that pass by and they don't care, they sound too loud. So yeah, so let's get this started. Okay, for example, yeah. Anyhow, so what we're gonna be looking at, like I explained yesterday, the reason why I took this trade was because um the yellow box, it's my 4 hours order block, and this blue one or grayish, let me, why is this so like dark? Oh, that's why. Okay, better. Okay, so this color one is my 15-minute order block. So basically I plot my order block. What I'm expecting is for this to retest my order block and mitigate all those orders that was not mitigated before. So if it did, I have my breakup structure right here. I have my breakup structure right here. And obviously I would expect price to go and retest my breakup structure, which it did. So this becomes my change of character, and I'm expecting for price again to break my change of character and retest there, which it did. In a couple of days later, it did right here, and this is where I took my trade. Like I mentioned yesterday, I'm gonna link the video somewhere here. I don't know, I've gotta figure how this thing works, so you can refer back to that trade. I entered right here, and like I mentioned on the previous video, I should have entered on my 4 hour order block because it has never mitigated before, and price tend to go and mitigate and fill those orders that has not been filled. So I should have entered here. I should have entered here. I put a little note right there letting me know, hey, next time make sure you enter on the 4 hour if my change of character line, they're too close together. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys the results. Like I mentioned, I entered here, I exit there, and this is what price did overnight coming into today. Oops, hold on, let me do this. Let me actually move this here. Okay, so basically this is what price did. Price consolidated in this area between my change of character in this area right here, and price simply went ham. It went crazy. It just took off, basically. And this happened in the early hours in the morning, all the way until like 11-ish, 10:45-ish, etc. So I'm super happy that I actually exit. Alright. So I'm super happy that I actually exited this trade at the time that I did, because if not, I would have lost $133. And remember, I only have $500 account, which it would have wiped out like a third of my account, which is not good at all, which you guys do not want to do. So that's why I said I don't recommend doing that. But I did. I mean, I'm still expecting price to come and mitigate this order block, which is a 15-minute order block, which was my initial target for profit. But again, because it was a super risky trade and I was already feeling uncomfortable, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get out and let the thing do its thing, basically. All right. So, like I said, I'm still expecting price to come down to this order block. This is the 15-minute order block. This is the 4-hour order block. So I'm still expecting price to come back to this. But today, I guess because it was the first of the month and the last month of the year, everything was so weird. Like, price was moving. I mean, I feel like all futures contracts, they were moving crazy. Like, for example, the mini ES, the ES, the micro ES, it did something strange here. So today, what I was doing, I was basically, I didn't trade today at all. So I didn't trade with my money today. I wanted to test how it is, how price move on the first of the month first before I even traded with my own money. And that's because, like I mentioned before, these I used to trade options, and obviously that didn't work out. So I switched from options to futures. So what I'm doing now, I'm being more careful. I'm being more cautious, and um, I'm making sure, like I'm back testing the strategies. I'm doing a few things. I'm looking at what works, what doesn't work, etc. And yeah, so today was one of those cases. Again, I'm gonna go over. This was on my demo account. I back tested it today. Again, this is my 1 minute order block. It's pink, I know. So this is my 1 minute order block. Again, that's the last opposite color candle before the big move. If we switch to the line candle, we can see that, after this candle, it made a huge turn down, and then it went up to retest this order block. As you can see here. So I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I'm just starting out with this channel, so hopefully as I go, I'll get better. Okay, so I like to do this basically for, like, I don't want to say confirmation, but I just like to do this to confirm the pattern that it's doing. Oh my god, I'm sorry about that. I swear. Alright, so I like doing this to kind of give me an idea of what price it's doing, right? So again, the order block, it retests the order block. This is my 1 minute breakup structure. It broke the breakup structure, and it it retested the breaker structure, and we want to see that. So this is my change of character. Obviously, I'm expecting Price to come break my change of character and also retest that line. So it did so right here. So let's do this. Okay, let's do this. So it did so right there on this line, on these candles. It broke. However, now that I'm looking at it, and I'm gonna put a little notation as well, I need to see a real break, not just simply the wick and then the candle closing. No, I need to see a full candle. I need to see a full candle breaking charge or pause. I'm sorry. Alright, so before considering it as a break, put this black. Okay, da da da. Alright. Actually, let me do this because I like to see it all. Okay. Because the reason why I'm putting this here, I need to see a full candle. The reason why I say that is because I entered right here, and I entered right here, and you guys are gonna see what happened next. I should have waited for a full candle closing below in order for me to consider it as a breaking, which if you could see, technically it's not a breaking. This is a breaking. But this I shouldn't. That's why I backtest this strategy, and I just noticed something new here with you guys. So I hope it's helping you guys because I'm definitely learning along the way. All right, so let's see what happened next. Remember, I took the entry right here. Let's see. Another thing before I keep showing is my original target on this trade was in this area, and I don't know why I moved it up. I don't know why. So another thing is, do not move your stop losses. If it stop you out, just look for the next opportunity, but do not move the stop losses. I'm so glad that I did this as a on my demo account and not on my real account, because you have to protect your capital. You have to protect your capital. I'm sorry. It seems like today I can't talk. You have to protect your capital, and you have to protect your profit. Okay. So yeah, you have to protect your capital and you have to protect your profit. So I don't know. Again, I don't know why. I don't know why I moved my stop loss up. I shouldn't have never done that. But let's see what it does. It stopped me out right here. So where is, okay, so let's do a circle. It stopped me out right there. Let's see what happens. Whoop. This right here was crazy. I was looking at it as it was happening, and I was like, oh my gosh. And this is the reason why I decided to just back test today, because today again is the first of the month and it is the last month of Yeah, it's the last month of the year. So, my neck. It's the last month of the year, so definitely you want to be able to, like, you want to back test those days, because you don't know, like, I don't know how price moves on those days for futures. I know for stocks they go crazy, like, 'cause I know for stocks they go crazy, but for futures, yeah. So look at this wick. Look at this candle. That's insane. But look what happened next, because technically my my theory of price coming all the way down here in this area was correct. So as the thing is that, let's say I'm looking for a real retest, whatever it is, I wouldn't have considered this trade because it broke my order block. You see? Like, automatically that's a no for me. Once it break my order block, I don't care which direction it go. It's just simply, I don't know what the price is gonna do once it does something like this, you know? So once it breaks my order block, like, I don't want to deal with it anymore. So let's see what happened. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Let's move it all the way. Yeah. So, yeah, guys, I mean, it happens. Just gotta kind of learn how to deal with it, obviously. Again, I'm so happy that I didn't trade live today. I demo, I back tested the strategy, and these were the conclusions that I came up with. So, yeah, I mean, sorry the video kind of got long. I wasn't expecting it to be such a long video. I wasn't expecting it to be such a long video. I would appreciate if you guys have any comment or any feedback, please comment below, because I want to know what other people do, or what's the thought process of other people. Like I said, I'm starting out, and I do want to show people my process and my progress as I get better with this. And I know I will. Well, thank you guys. I hope you guys have a beautiful Thursday. Bye.